2005, although it was actually set up in 2002. It's originally set up by Colin Martin, Colin Touchin and Dennis Balfour with the assistance of the Arthur Ingram Fund from the SRP.
Society of Recorded Players.
Yes, Society of Recorded Players. And in 2005 I was asked to go on the committee. So I started going as a member of house staff in 2005. In 2009 I took over as the administrator and I've been doing it ever since.
Well, my recorder teacher at Birmingham Central, one of my recorder teachers was Ross Winters, and he was a tutor for the National Youth Recorder Orchestra. And I think it might have been Marion Scott who retired from teaching back in 2007. So I had a meeting with Colin Touchin and I had a chat about my music experiences. So I came on board as a house tutor. And my first course was 2007 in Pocklington, and we performed Spare Me Lally by Thomas Tallis, didn't we, in the Sage Gate. In 2010 I started conducting. Colin sort of pushed me on stage, and that's where I actually got the bug for conducting, and actually I do loads of conducting. So we do two courses, don't we? We do an Easter course and a summer course.
Yeah.
What's the difference in those two courses, do you think?
Generally speaking, because the Easter course is shorter, so it's quite a good entry level for students. So we do get quite a lot of students who don't feel that they could manage a 6-night course. And also the concert isn't recorded at Easter, so there's slightly less pressure. It's a little bit more informal. Very good for players of around grade 3, 4, 5 standard that want to get into it. So, yeah.
For me, I think what makes NYRO special is it's the only course that I know of in the United Kingdom that runs annually for young recorder players on a national level. And I think one of the, there's been loads of memories from NYRO that have been special, but I think what really matters for me is when we pick up those children that might come from, let's say, Aberdeen, or they come from Cornwall, or they come from somewhere where they're on their own. And so NYRO for them is often their only opportunity to record music making in a large group, or even a small group for that matter.
And with people of their own age.
Yeah, people of their own, yeah, that's also the case. People of their own age, and also people of their own ability. What about for you? What do you think is special?
I think it's special because it feels like a family.
The nice thing about NYRO is because we rotate the conductors and different tutors. So this year we've got Heidi Fardell, we've got Francesca, but what other tutors do we have and do we use?
We have Miriam Monaghan.
Yeah, from Palisander.
We have Michelle Holloway, teaches in Birmingham.
Bonfire Radicals.
Yes.
Annabelle Knight.
Annabelle Knight.
Who's known to everyone, I think, for her incredible arrangements as well as
fantastic
just
arrangements.
brilliant arrangements. Who else has done it recently? Joris
Van Gersten.
Yeah.
I think the summer course, the culture in the summer course, I think is just super inclusive, kind, creative. There's lots of space for the students to explore, as well as getting technique and a massive variety of music. They also get chance to sort of explore their own interests and take ownership over their own music making, which I think just really helps them grow as musicians as well.
Yeah, it's just a huge family environment, and that's really, really quite special. Everyone sort of takes everyone under their wing, and there's space to do things that you perhaps wouldn't normally do, like play a bass instrument or even a contrabass or a great bass, and just put yourself in that new environment and just have a go and achieve really high quality music as well at the same time.
We all have different skills, and that's really important, different skill sets which complement each other, and we all see all of the students as well, so they all get different bits of input, and then we can plan as the week goes on and be really flexible and fluid to see what's going to suit the needs of the cohort that we have each year. So each year it might be different.
Yeah, and also looking for different kinds of repertoire. So it might be something Renaissance and some Baroque ensemble music, and then some really contemporary music. And this year we have even a premiere. We were sent a piece by a composer, and we thought, let's just give it a go, see if it works for us. And it's just a really exciting moment. We get to play music that no one's ever played before. and the children are experience this whole new sound world, and lots of different varieties. So we have the tutti sessions with everybody. Then we have the groups, 2 different kinds of groups. We work on different repertoire in a smaller setting. And then we have the chamber music. And that's a very special moment because the students get to choose their own repertoire. We give them big piles, don't we, of music. And they can just choose what they want to play and rehearse it their way. And of course, we carefully guide them, but fundamentally, they get to have a go, don't they?
Yeah.
And conducting.
Yeah, I like to kind of give them the opportunity in the recorder orchestra settings when we're all together, just if anybody wants to have a go. And normally there's 1 or 2 hands that go up maybe, but as soon as somebody takes that first step, that first daunting step, and we'll stand by them and support and give them ideas and a bit of help along the way, but no sooner have 2 hands gone up, 4 hands have gone up, 5 hands, and actually to have that experience in a really safe, supportive space, conducting, is just really special for your musicianship and completely transferable to any other instrument, any other setting, anything you might be doing at school. And so I think for me, I think that's really important to really empower the students so they can grow in their own learning.
I really love how we start each day. What about you? Do you like that?
Yeah, I think warm-ups are really great because there are 3 tutors on the summer course, myself, Francesca and Chris Alton, and we all bring something different. So often Chris Alton will run Dalcro sessions in the morning, and this morning Francesca did a wonderful improvisation session. I ran some workshop games on communication, and we often try and then combine all of that within our sessions with the students. So I think it's a great opportunity to really group together in the morning, focus the mind, and start the day. Another thing I think is really special about the NYRO summer course is Diane Charles does an incredible job at all the administration, but all of the behind the scenes activities with the students. It's not just that they're playing lots of high quality music, and themselves making great music together. They're children and they need to be able to play and let off some steam, which they totally do every day with activities in the evening, and Diane really creates this really wonderful space for them to do that and bond together as a group, and I think that feeds into the music. I think those bonding moments they have outside of the music really shine through in the music. They all know each other and are just super inclusive and really accepting of one another, and it's really lovely. Music education is often in the media for not being perhaps as well supported as it used to be, and as needing more musicians and more children in music education. These kinds of courses are like gold dust, and we try and create that kind of environment where you can try things out. It is okay to be making mistakes and go on a real journey of learning with your instrument, whether it's the recorder, or we have a student concert as well, and so people can try out other instruments, whether it be singing or a little bit of piano, and just have a really friendly environment where we can just all enjoy making music, because that's the point as well at the end of the day, is to just really enjoy. And it's wonderful to see the students making so many memories, and they often come back year on year.
Exactly. A safe space to be the best that you can be.
I play everything from the contrabass recorder all the way up until the sopranino recorder.
Me too, but I only own the sopranino, the descant, the treble and the tenor.
So I play from down to, at the Garkheim, the smallest recorder, up to I've played the contrabass before, but I mainly, the lowest I go is bass.
Everything from a Garkheim to a bass. And I can play all of them, but I prefer not to play the big instruments.
Good little hands.
I have them all from the descant to the bass. I like the low ones, but I don't play the high ones.
Yeah.
I don't own them. Toby's a bit sopranino.
I've got sopranino to bass. I have a descant to a bass. I don't have a sopranino for a good reason, but I love playing the contrabasses. They're my favourite ones. They're my favourite to play.
Meeting new people who play the recorder
yeah, that is always amazing.
Because
Yeah,
I
getting
can
to know
barely
new people.
find anyone usually.
And also like just having a community of recorder
Yeah.
players. Like back where I live, there's like barely anyone who plays the recorder.
Experience of being around and playing with people who are, your similar age, who are going on, a similar path to you, and it's really, not only is it fun, but it's also quite, heartwarming almost to know that, you're not the only one, and there's loads of other people out there that
Yeah.
do it as well.
Anyone can play it.
Yeah, except it takes skill to actually
But
play
you
well.
can always.
about the recorder, like it's just like really fun to play,
It's
and
so fun to play.
makes a really nice sound.
If you get it right, it's like anything, it's like any instrument. If you get it right, you get this beautiful
It's like when you
tuning,
start the
it's lovely.
violin.
Yeah,
You don't sound good. You don't sound good on any instrument if you try it first.
yeah.
And then after, if you like have constant teaching, you'll get a lot better, and you'll sound good.
Yeah.
It's versatile.
The expression on people's faces when you say, "Oh, what instrument do you play?" and they're like, "Oh, I do the harp, or I do the cello, but I play the recorder." That's the best. Someone once said to me, "I didn't know you could actually be good at the recorder."
I thought every time I say recorder.
I like how I feel when I perform it. Like, I play clarinet as well, but like I don't feel the same as when I play clarinet.
Yeah.
It's like my first. It's like it's my child.
I just feel like, because it's not like a big fancy instrument with loads of keys, so it feels a bit. That's what it feels nicer to play for me, I think.
It's quite versatile. You can play anything with it.
Counting, rhythms.
How to make friends.
Me and rhythms are not good, but me and rhythms get better. And it goes on. That's what we can really.
I'm conducting.
Yeah.
I like the chamber.
Chamber's
Chamber's
fun.
best because
Yeah.
I like to work in a group.
I like playing with big groups of people because I also feel like if you ever hear the recorder getting played, it's usually by itself because there's never enough recorder players in one place. And I think, learn tuning. We do a lot of tuning. That's very important, I think.
And conducting.
And conducting. We do a lot of
For
conducting this week. Yes, do it. Yes.
Don't be shy to like just come and have
yeah.
a go. We're not gonna bite you. We're very kind.
Yeah.
I think just like I don't think it really matters about your skill level because there are so many great teachers and they will you'll probably increase your skill a lot over the course if you've never gone to a course like this.
And it's at first it'll be quite, oh wow, there's so many other people. The social aspect is just as, big as the actual playing aspect of it. But, I guess the advice I would give is just, do it, experience what it's like playing with, other young people. Because it's absolutely amazing, and we've done it for a number of years and we absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I have done so many music courses because I do so many instruments, orchestra, string things, so many choral things, I can't even count. And then this is by far my favourite one. It's so friendly, so much fun, and yet so productive. And I miss it every time I go home. I really want
It's
to go
such
back.
small number of people.
Yeah,
it's
it's like a little family. Yeah.
I get post NYRO depression.
Yeah. Literally.
Basically everything.
Lots of activities. We play fun games at night.
Werewolf, Mafia.
Wow.
If you don't say werewolf. Yeah.
We
It
go.
gets competitive.
We go to.
Oh yeah.
We go to the swimming pool. We
Badminton.
do activities like
Pickleball.
sports.
Sometimes if we have other things, we sometimes what do we
You
do?
can go into town
You can
sometimes.
go to town.
Yeah.
What do you
I
do?
think.
Often, and we'll also have the infamous treasure hunt. Now
Oh,
that
yeah.
is great.
It's at Easter it's Easter eggs, and at summer it's sweets.
Werewolves.
We just went swimming.
Yeah, we just went swimming.
Why we
Play
do like this?
table tennis.
Have fun.
Have fun. We have a lot of fun.
Badminton.
Play a lot of werewolves.
Pickleball.
That's a big one. Pickleball. Let's play pickleball this week. Loads of stuff.
Chat. Hang out.
Play
Eat dinner.
card games.
Eat a lot of food. They feed us
You play
well.
card games.
Reeling. That's fun. The Kaylee.
Oh, sorry, I got it.
Kaylee.
Yeah.
Kaylee. We do a Kaylee. That's really fun. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Obviously.
So at a NYRO playing day, you do a whole day of playing the recorder basically. At the end you perform like a informal concert to like your parents and guardians and whoever comes to watch you basically. If you wanted to go on a playing day near you, I would advise to just come and give it a go. It doesn't matter your skill level, you just give it a go. And you get given things to play, and it doesn't matter what recorder you play, there'll always be a part for you.
If you're thinking about going to NYRO, just come, because in my opinion, it's one of the best experiences I've ever had. And that is because when I was at school, I wouldn't say I was made fun of, but I was usually judged for playing the recorder and me enjoying playing it. And coming here, you meet so many people who play it, and it's just reassurance that there's actually a community out there that you can follow and that you can trust in if you ever have any questions or if you ever want to learn more. And I've met so many absolutely amazing people here, both adults and my age. And I feel like if I didn't have that, I wouldn't have the support on the recorder that I do now. And I feel like I wouldn't have the relationship with it that I would. It's just life-changing for me.
Before I came to NYRO, I had no idea really that you can do the recorder to such a level that I've heard people play at. You know, I've always loved it. You know, I fell in love with it when I was about 5, and I've always stuck with it. But while I knew you could be good at playing the recorder, I never knew you could be great. You could be, you know, the pieces that I hear some people play, I'm like, wow, I want to get to that level. And every time I come to NYRO, I get just a bit closer, and that's why I absolutely love coming back. Because I know that one of these days I'll get to the point where I see people playing some of the most complicated pieces, and that's the stuff that fills me with excitement when I come here. And it's just, it's letting young people know that there's a lot more to the recorder than what meets the eye. You know, you pick it up in primary school in year 4 for half a year, then you never play it again. You know, and even if you do love it, you do stick with it, people don't realise that you can take it further, you can do more things with it, and that's where I think NYRO really excels at, is just giving people that opportunity. You know, you might not play music professionally when you're older, you might not go and study music, and that's absolutely fine. You know, not everybody here will, some people will just play it for fun, you know, but the enjoyment that comes from music and that comes from playing the recorder is absolutely priceless, and I'm so glad that I can do that because of NYRO.